Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of Railway Empire 2, where we're looking at the great, vast kind of network that we've built over these many episodes, which has led us to be able to make enough cash money moolah that I now have purchased one of my competitors. I own 100% of his shares, your boy Walter right now, the dude who keeps popping up and trolling me right now. Oh, he makes me so mad. He makes me so mad right now. But I asked you guys last episode, should I merge his company so I gain full control of his whole railway network access? A lot of you guys said yeah. It's probably a good way for me to be able to kind of control it to make sure it turns a little bit more of a profit. Now, before I do this, I'm not actually sure what it entails me when I kind of merge the company. I don't know whether now if it literally just becomes as if I built it. But before I do that anyway, you can kind of see from my monies, while I've been making on the quarters, very high. You can see the freight, the passenger, the mail, all in profit, minus the production, but we don't talk about that at the moment. But most importantly, if I take over all of his stuff, I also have to now fund everything he's built. So I'm going to assume, because he hasn't been a very strong competitor, he is either not making much money or just making the bare minimum to stay afloat. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. So before I do the merger, guys, if you are enjoying Railway Empire 2, then make sure you smash the like button down below. If you are new around here, make sure you do subscribe so you get notified when more episodes do come out. So without further ado, I mean, look, wait, hold on. Look at this. There is so many trains here waiting. This is why I don't like the way that the AI, or the way that you're meant to build it with the gridirons things, and why you should have multiple train stations. You know what I mean? This is what AI, sort it out. Well, actually, no, don't sort it out, because then you become even more of a stronger competitor. Right, Walter. Finally, it's time to say goodbye to you. We're going to merge his company. So by merging with another company, you get their tracks, locomotives, stock, region concessions, and cash to merge. You need 100% of the shares in this company. You own all the shares of the other company. Merger now. Yes. So, boom. Oh, hello. Another screen. The merger with Kessler Druck was successful. You take over all of his track lengths, all of his train stations, all of his locomotives. He owns 2 businesses, no region concessions. Oh, and he has minus 1.5 million in cash. Oh, snap. I mean, I can literally liquidate engines. I can liquidate everything and get 13 million. But I don't want to do that, because I could work on this and make this better. But I can get 13.5 million for liquidating everything. Ooh. No, I'm not going to do it, guys. I'm going to keep everything right now. And the fact that he's got 1.5 minus in cash, million, means he's losing money. So let's confirm this. Bam. He's now gone. And this is all mines. Falls Transport Inc. devours enemies. I like how it says enemies. He was my enemy. He legit was my enemy. Falls Transport Inc. Increased track length. Yes. This is now all mine. Holy smokes. Okay. So, we've got to figure out then what actually is going down. And the problem is here, it's because they're all trying to merge it into the same singular line train stations. Now, there is a lot going on here that we now have to kind of break down. So, oh my goodness me. I wish there was like an easier way to kind of find where this stuff is. I got 72 lines. That's crazy. That is crazy right now. I can't, like, sort... I mean, easiest thing to do is click on the Vienna train station right now. We're in Austria, baby. And then click on the routes used by this train station. You can see pretty much where they're all coming from. That's what I call a real breakdown. Listen, you be careful right now, or I will. And I mean this. And I mean this right now. I will buy you out. So he uses some of the train lines, like this one here. I'm going to assume that this is a passenger route. Let me click on this and find out. So edit the route line. No, it's okay. It's a little bit of everything. But he's using this train station here as like almost like an end route. It would have been nice to pass through it to kind of keep the movements. But I understand the way that it's built. You know, it's not really possible. But let's take a quick look at this anyway. Does he have... Oh, no, no, no. I don't want to add to it. I don't want to add to it. So, does he have any lines that were just solely cargo? Because these are not all cargo. These pass through a bunch of cities. Wow, it's all crazy. I mean, I understand what he's trying to do. So what does Vienna need? Meat and cheese. Well, milk and cheese. Milk and cheese? No, it just needs milk and cheese. Where am I getting the milk from? It needs livestock and it needs dairy. So the livestock is definitely coming from over here. Where does the dairy come from? The milk's just over there. Maybe they're just not producing... No, they're not producing any dairy products. So they are getting livestock. So the way that they've built all these lines is absolutely crazy. I don't know whether to kind of delete it all and then redo it myself. Because I could make it so much more efficient, right? I could make it so much more efficient. Unless I just kind of sort out the lines. Oh, I'm in two minds right now to either improve what he's done or delete and restart again. I think I'm just going to improve what they've done so far. Yeah. Right, let me edit this train station so get some tracks on the go. And it does require me kind of manipulating some of this. Now, I am going to have to delete some of this as well. So if I go back, let's pause the game for a min. And if I just select, no, actually no, right, cancel. How do I cancel that? Yeah, there we go. So if I just delete to here and delete that, delete to there and delete that, to there and delete that, to there and then delete this. Oh, hold on. Bam. Right. So, the train lines stay as they are. There's no stress about them at the moment. But we're going to make this run in to the center one and build. Now, this is what I want to see how much this changes this area in general. Just by doing how I've built my train lines. That's what I'm interested to find out. So I might have done a little bit too long. But that's okay. Right, bam. Bam, bam, bam. And then that's got to come in a little bit more. Yeah, I feel like I've built them a little bit too long. So delete those, then track constructions, bring these in. I mean, I've only shortened it a little bit, but it's a little bit better than what it was. So then from here we'll bend out. Right, it's a 2, but it is what it is. It is what it is. And then we'll push this back ever so slightly. I mean, I could push it all the way back, just to there. Oh, that's now all gone. So, it's a better connection. You win or lose either way. I'm not too bothered. I'm not too bothered. So, we got our Crissy-Crossy. That's now all in place. I'm just going to quickly get a supply tower is what we deleted just there. Right, this is now all back in business. But the difference is we can now utilize multiple platforms in Vienna, which means that we can now pretty much have them land at multiple stations. Now, if I select the train station itself, because I don't know whether it's worth also going across the river and connecting to this line. Let me just see what routes are using all of this right now to see if there's any benefit for me doing something here. So, not for you, not for you. No, no. No, because they're all going for that Varus train station. I mean, I could add the connection in to see if anybody uses it. Where does this line go? Yeah, they all goes for the Varus train station. Right, anyway. So, this one here. So, edit the train line in Vienna will make you use number 1. We'll go for it, like, one after the other. Train line is station, turn around, this is road, the trains may lose time due to place order of the stations. What do you mean? Vienna on number 1. Confirm. Yes. Right, next one. Edit you. When it gets to Vienna, use number 2. It's telling me there's weird, like, things going on, and I completely understand that, because this is what the game's set up to do. Confirm. Oh, you know, your train line has no trains confirmed yet. Choose a locomotive. Again, hold on. Right, edit. I'm not sure which one to put on it. I'm just going to go with this and confirm. 1 train. 2 trains? 3 trains? 4? 4 trains, apparently, for the utilization. Right, there we go. What was this one saying, anyway? I'm not even sure if I'm doing the right type of train. You know what I mean? Right. 3 trains on that one. Confirm. I'm also changing the train. Oh, I think I'm putting too many trains on this. Right, confirm. But this is one way to stress test it, right? It's one way to stress test it. So, in Vienna for you, you'll be number 4. Okay, that. Change the train. I'll reduce it down to 2 for you. And then this one. Edit. So in Vienna, we're on to number 5. Change the train. I'm doing all these Jenny Lin ones. I don't know if that's the best idea or not. We're just going with it. Confirm. There we go. And then on to you next. Vienna, we're now on to number 6. I'm going to say. I think we're on number 6. I could be wrong. Right, change the train. 2, confirm. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. Right, Vienna. 7. Edit you. 1 train, 2 train, 3 trains. Confirm. Now, was one of these lines here coming in twice? You. Let me edit you right now. So the first time in Vienna, it goes to number 3. Second time, should we get to go to number 3 as well? Or should we go spread it to number 8? Just in case 2 trains come in at once for that one. Yeah. So it all comes in on, obviously, sections where the train line is not determined to where it needs to go. And it's mainly this one here. Like that, and then that should be all good. He says. So, will this work out in the long run? Well, we're going to find out. We're going to find out. It will take a while to see all this happen. Now, I've only done this to Vienna, okay? I've only done this to Vienna right now. So, I don't know how this is going to affect the greater network. I have no idea. If I start losing money like crazy, you know that this is just not going to work for us. You know what I mean? You know it's just not going to work for us right now. Research. What's this here? Standardized components. Oh, is this something that I can buy myself without having to use any research points? I mean, I'll throw a bid in. I'll throw a cheeky little bid in, boys. I'll get that for free.
What do you even want with this junk?
Shut up. Leave me alone. That's bullying me right now. You're bullying me. Right, so you can just about see the trains right now. Now, there'll be a long process of trying to get all these new trains out of here because we're now just spawning like crazy from Vienna. So we have to kind of give them a little bit of time. A little bit of time. But hopefully it makes some sweet cash. Now, I don't know whether to connect to here. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Whether you can kind of shortcut all of this area slightly out. But all the train stations need the same kind of thing going on. There's so many trains here waiting right now because we have a train that is broken. Right, do we have maintenance depots? Maintenance depot, we do. Oh, he has it set out at 90%. So how are you broke? You know what I mean? If you're at 90% and you're already broke? Holy moly. Right, zoom out slightly. I'm seeing more movement right now. So anywhere else where it kind of looks slightly backlogged, we actually kind of travel quite some distance. Yeah. So what has that done to my company value right now? So my wow, to buy one of just even a percentage of my stock right now, 2 milli is my share price. Holy smokes, that's crazy. That's crazy right there. Right, there's a lot of chaos going on down here, so I don't know whether to widen this train station next. So track constructions. Right, if I pause and then we go back into deletings. What am I saying for a second there? Why is the game not pausing? Also, why can I not now select? I think I have to wait for the train to slightly move. Right, this is just what we gotta do, boys. Right, in we go. In we go. So let's quickly add on to this then. So we'll go to here and in. Boy, click. Easy enough. Easy enough. So, the old crisscross, baby. Right, there is not a supply. There's a supply tower over there, but I'm going to throw an extra one in just here, just in case. Now, all the train lines that come into here, so routes, there is so many that do use it. Now, we are now working with Baffley. I'm really bad at pronouncing place names, so I do apologise, guys. So, edit line. We come into here twice, so we'll do a 1 and then the second time a number 2. And confirm. This next one, we come into it once, will be number 3. We don't have a train on it. Oh, I didn't change the other one, did I? Confirm. The second one. Number 4. So I don't know whether the train line no longer exists because it's useless. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm adding all the lines in anyway. So that's number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Right. On train. And then this one. Coming in multiple times, 7 and 8. It's not how I would normally do this, but I'm just trying to maximize this the best I can. Oh, I just realized I've also then got to do it this side. I've completely never even paid attention to the fact that it also goes out this way. Alright, delete you. Delete you. Right, deleting both of them. So track constructions then. We'll utilise here and which is going to be the main route. It doesn't really matter what the main route is, right? But if I lead it onto that one. There we go. Quickly build all this. There we go. There we go, baby. And then Chrissy Crossy time. So this will be 2 cities that I've now slightly reconfigured. And we'll come off here like that. It's such a big gradient, isn't it? It really is. But I'm not too bothered. Because I know that the money I'm going to be making is going to be worth it in the end. Alright, go to there. And then delete this. And then just quickly sort out the directions of where these are going. And then the same on this side. Bam. Bam. Right, there we go. Play mode. So that's 2 cities, okay? I just want to see how that alleviates the pressure.
We both know nothing about trains, but I have people for that.
Wow, okay. Dude trying to say that I know nothing right now? I mean, it's 50% true. Right, okay. Okay. So, hopefully then, things are running a little bit smoother. I don't like this section here. I'm not a fan of this. And I think it's down to the fact that so many trains also have to pass through this train station as well. Kind of looking at it. I don't know whether to extend going over. But what are they waiting for here? It's a little bit of everything, isn't it? They're coming out. Oh, it's actually moving right now. But they are slightly waiting for their kind of their turn. Now they go to here because it picks up wood and coal. Now how many lines are on this? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there is a possibility that I should, in turn, think about extending this. But I kind of also want to extend this going over as well. I think this will be kind of interesting to see how this turns out. So if I bring this up and over, it's either a -3 or a 4. There's no in between. We'll just have to roll with it, okay? All the way up and over. Now, where does that go? That also goes in a direction that goes to other cities and towns, stuff like that. So I'm thinking, I don't know if anyone would actually use it, but I'm going to implement it anyway. So get you connected in. Can we do some type of a connection then go in this way, which we can. So a little bit of a V there, which means they can go in multiple directions from Vienna. Now, like I said, I don't know if anyone is actually going to use it. And I don't know if I've got the possibility. Oh, hold on. What happened then? Excusey. To do this, because it's so short. Yo, boy, click. I think what we have to do is delete this. And do it as short as possible. Alright, somehow I managed to do that one side. I don't know how I'm going to do this next side. Because look how difficult it actually is. Wow. No, I can't crisscross on... Oh, I can. I thought you could never crisscross on a bridge. Turns out you can. Right, anywho, we've got that connected. Not like anyone's going to use it. Because a lot of train lines like to go for this Vara station over here to pick up a load of goods. But, oh, I got to sort out the directions of the train tracks as well. There we go. Oh, there's actual trains using it. Interesting. This could change some of the tracks. There's some trains on the way, which will alleviate some pressures elsewhere. Okay. That works. That works. There's huge backlogs trying to get in, but they'll take their turn. Right, anyway. Let's just leave that for now. I've done minimal changes, okay? I've done minimal changes. But my quarterly report right now, it's so far at the highest it's been in the last year. So that's a good sign, right? That is a good sign. What about my task list? We're still producing the beer, which you can take, again, a little bit of time yet to tick along. And we're still going to connect up as well. 38 stations. We are still a little bit off from that. It's outside of cities those stations are. So that's kind of like the industries and stuff. But those trains that were backlogged right now are now slowly moving through. So we're seeing movement. We've seen a lot more movement, which is a lot cleaner. So we have to keep our eye on that. Now, do you reckon it's worth doing some type of express train to connect up that to our greater network? Oh, that's a tough question, isn't it? I mean, I don't even know where we would choose. There's so many trains right now in Vienna. See, you can already tell this is why it's better to do it this way. Because you can have so many more trains unload and load at once on the same network with minimal infrastructure changes. So, kind of works. Kind of works anyway. Anywho. Right, let's buy some more of this competitor right now. So how many shares could I buy? So not quite all of them that I need, but I can spend 45 to spend 10.4 million to buy 45.
One more share, and you'll be sleeping with the fishes.
Oh, is that right?
That's what I call a real breakdown.
Is that right? 80% is what I now own of that company. There's a big stunk of cash. Right, it seems to be a bit of a backlog down here because this train has run out of operating supplies. So I think it will be a good idea to get some more supply towers dotted around. There's one down there, but there's not one here as to where it would have needed it. I'm putting more of these supplies towers down than I would do in my normal lines. But hey ho, greater network coverage, right? And all that jazz. And all that jazz. Right, okay. So this is the downside of adding multiple trains. This is the other downside now. I added more trains to some of those lines. Now look at it. That's what you got to start thinking about. Okay, maybe we need to squeeze in multiple train lines, train stations to a city. But let's just forget that for a minute right now anyway. Is it possible to kind of connect all the way over? I still can't believe that this dude ran all the way up. I'm surprised he didn't connect to other cities along the way. Has he done more expansions since? He's going down towards Spain a little bit. I don't think he's done really that many more expansions since. No. Right, okay. So I think the closest way to do it is from Frankfurt. But the question is, how do I get across, for example, one of these train lines here? You know, the ones that I do not own? How do I get across that? Right, let's find out. Let's find out right now. So if I come off this, and let's just say, I mean, do I connect to this little city here? I think I'm going to bypass this city. Or do I connect to it? It's Worms. We'll connect to it. Well, I might as well get another city on the way, right, boys? I'm not going to turn down the opportunity to connect another city up. You must first connect your train station in Salzburg? Wait, hold on. Wait, what? Salzburg is connected. Huh? What are you talking about? Like, seriously? Salzburg's connected. is going on? Right. Do you know what? We're just going to go straight for it. We're just going to go straight for it right now. Frankfurt. Right, what's going on here? Falls Transport Inc. The best carrier. Yeah, you know it, boy. You know it. Right, there we go. Forget worms, then. Tracks that start. Wait, what? That start or end outside of a city may not touch a city. Okay. Well, this is going to be interesting then, isn't it? This is going to be very interesting. You cannot construct that length of a tunnel. Well, what more do you want me to do? Right, confirm. Now, somehow, this is the issue that I've got. Is obviously I can't cross over. So I'm going to have to go up. And over. Which is very annoying. Now, where am I going to, by the way? Over here. So we've got to do a slight turn. So this is just literally, right, guys. This is literally just so I can have the fun of saying I connected up to the new company. So if I bring this down to here and then literally bring it to there and then went like that.
Another task checked off.
There we go. Oh, okay. So that kind of completes because I've now technically connected the lines up. Right, I got ya. So this has got to go all the way back. To here? Wow. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. That is stupid. I'm definitely going to run an express train on that line. Alright. That's even more ridiculous. Right, okay. Let's sort this out real quick. So that's all good to there. Right, that's all done. Let's create a new line. So let's go from Frankfurt. I'm completely lost. There we go. Frankfurt all the way to... Now, I won't do Vienna. I've already got too much problems going on in Vienna right now. I could do Linz over here. Now, if I choose my fastest train, which is this 53 Firefly. Now, that's strength power 14%, popularity, reliability. This is a little bit slower, but the tractive power is a lot better. And how many trains would we do to kind of make a dent into it? 5? Yeah. Confirm. Falls Transport Inc. extends network.
Let's face it, we both know nothing about trains, but I have people for that.
Shut up. This is ridiculous. That is a ridiculous line. I've completed that goal, by the way. So we're still waiting for the beer to be produced in York. Are we still producing? Because it took a while. Yeah, we are still producing. It took a while, but we eventually got there in the end. Are you loading up the beer? Who's loading up the beer right now? You're carrying the mail and stuff. Anybody loading beer? Oh, there is a third train in there. Aha! Oh, the one that's going from Carlisle to Belfast. So they're taking the beer to Ireland. We're actually making Guinness here, guys. It's not actually made in Ireland. It's made in York. That's funny. That is funny. So that task then, providing it all still sticks to and goes to plan, that task should get done. It should get done. Now, Graz is growing. Vienna's got 1 million trains trying to lead into it. We're waiting for stations over here. I think I put too many trains on the lines. I think I may have put too many trains on the lines, guys. That was my bad. There's multiple trains going in. There's a train there. There's a train just in there. Trains cadoodling through. It's all go. It's all systems go. Right, where is that line that I just created? Here it is. There's trains running on it, which I feel like we should be putting down some supply towers. It is such a long journey. We might need a few. We might need a few. Just saying, boys. Just saying. So, with that now all up and running, my quarterly report is now on the way to 10 million. So, definitely made a huge impact. I've got to check out the production buildings that we now technically own from that merger. Money's gone up from all of our lines, which is perfect. So, this dude then, can I buy the remainder of the 20 shares? I can. And then I own the second company. Oh dear God. Yeah, boy! I have now purchased all my competitors. So, you own 100% of Flamingo Rail stock. Very good, very good, very good. Very good. Bam. Now, I own him. I just haven't merged him just yet. Now, I don't know if this dude's making any cash. The last company I took over was losing money. We know that because we've seen the cash that we had to take on board. I had to pay 1.5 million of his debts. So I never got any return back from their shareholders. So we'll see if we get any from Flamingo Rail. So I now own this company. Let me know. Should I merge it in the next episode, guys? Let me know in the comment section down below. But it's now all good to go. So Linz should start to get a little bit of a build up right now of trains because we're bringing more in. There is huge jams for days right now. Trains are waiting. Completely without a tour. We're waiting right now. Everybody waiting to get into Vienna. Everybody waiting right now. We've created this nice little shortcut as well. So this is where, if you really wanted to make it efficient as possible, you would think about building a second train station and having it as a cargo depot just for your cargo trains and then dividing it all up. But I feel like this network is so extensive and so confusing. The way the AI built it, no wonder they lost money. I just have that feeling that that's the reason they lost all that cash. Right, what researching can we potentially get done? So over here, reduce track costs. It's too late. I already bought it. Reduce the cost of recruiting. I'll get that anyway because it should then hopefully eventually... oh no, it should have gone this way to get over to here. But we got a lot of stuff that we got to kind of check out anyway. The next stuff doesn't get unlocked until another 9 years in the game. But, oh yeah, what buildings do I own then? So...
I'm laughing my head off. Left to your own devices, you'll tear yourself apart.
Dude, I own you. What are you talking about right now? What are you talking about right now? So, owned businesses. So, these are the businesses that I own. So, own you. I'm looking for the ones... Meat industry, lost estate, over here. Which is definitely losing money. So, I'm going to return that industry. Right, return that. Oh, there's so much going on, isn't there? Aha. A brewery in Graz. Oh, that's making money. It's level 1 as well, so maybe we take it to the next level, boys. The next level. Very good. Very good. Very good. So it'd be nice to see if we can actually push over the 10 million in a quarter. That would be nice. We're slowly producing more and more beer right now, so that might get done for next episode. But boys, we now own a competitor. I now own my other competitor, and we soon will be merging them if you want to see that in the next episode right now. But this is absolutely glorious. We've done a few little tweaks. My downside... Wait, who's sending me a blackmail letter? I'll accept it anyway. I don't have no competitors. We did some slight little tweaks, but my downfall was adding too many trains to the same lines. But I'm just working with what I inherited. And what I inherited was trash, my guy. So how is this line over here then? So balance, we don't know yet. I think it's a little bit too early to find out. But did that train anything on board? Have some beer on board. Some beer. Clothing. Damn. We should hopefully get some sweet cash money moolah off those. It'd be funny when I merged this company, this huge line that he created. Ridiculous. But what's the chances of them even making any cash? I feel like they're also losing money as well. Just because of that one big line. He committed to it and he probably regrets it. He probably regrets it. But guys, we'll end here anyway. I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, smash that like button down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.